Very good morning all of you. Welcome back. Today we are going to discuss about very important topic in connective tissue, that is skeletal tissue. Skeletal tissue. Here two are there. One is cartilage and another one is bone. These two are skeletal tissues. See, now we are going to discuss about the cartilage here. So cartilage. See, regarding to this cartilage, it is also known as gristle. This cartilage is also known as gristle. See, this cartilage, it is solid and pliable. Pliable means flexible. Okay, na? So the cartilage of the skeletal system, it is a solid particles with a pliable that contains different types of the substances. Those are, first one, this cartilage contains elastic fibers, and this cartilage that contains elastic fibers and collagen fibers. Collagen fibers. These two fibers are present in matrix of the cartilage. So the matrix means the fluid filled spaces. The fluid filled spaces of the cartilage is known as matrix. The matrix of the cartilage that contains elastic fibers and collagen fibers. Not only elastic fibers and collagen fibers, it contains chondroblasts. It contains chondroblasts. What about these chondroblasts means? The matrix secreting cells of the cartilage is known as chondroblasts. Here, this is one cartilage. In this cartilage, inside that contains a matrix. Matrix is present means fluid filled spaces. The fluid filled spaces is known as matrix. This matrix is secreted by the chondroblast, and in this matrix that contains elastic fibers and collagen fibers. See, the elastic fibers are present in elastic cartilage only. Elastic cartilage only. Now, the study of cartilage is chondrology. Study of the cartilage is chondrology. Another name of the cartilage is gristle. See here, this is the matrix. Matrix secreting cells are known as chondroblasts. It contains both elastic fibers and collagen fibers. These elastic fibers present in elastic cartilage, but collagen fibers are present in every part. See, the cartilage main function in the embryonic vertebrates, the internal organs, all the parts are made up of cartilage only. This is cartilage function. This cartilage gives growth This cartilage is for growth, regeneration and repair of the body parts. Repair of the body parts. Repair of the body parts. These are the functions of the cartilage. Growth, regeneration, repair of the body parts are the functions of the cartilage. This cartilage actually, it is avascular. Avascular means having no specialized blood vessels are. This cartilage has no special blood vessels. The surface of the cartilage, it is surrounded by a dense or the fibrous connective tissue. This is a fibrous connective tissue. Fibrous connective tissue. Cartilage is surrounded by a fibrous connective tissue. This is what is known as perichondrium. Perichondrium. Cartilage is surrounded by a fibrous connective tissue is perichondrium. Actually, the cartilage is avascular, no blood vessels. But the fibrous connective tissue which surrounds the cartilage, the perichondrium, this perichondrium is vascular. If the cartilage wants the blood or the nutrients or supplies from the pericardium into the cardium. Perichondrium into the cartilage. See here, only one process is required for the entry of the nutrients from the perichondrium into the cartilage, that is called as diffusion. So the diffusion process helps to entry of the nutrients from the perichondrium to the cartilage. See, not only the chondroblasts, elastic fibers and collagen fibers. In the cartilage that contains inactive cells. Inactive cells are also present in the cartilage. The inactive cells are chondrocytes. See, this is regarding to the cartilage external structure, means the introduction of the cartilage, the skeletal tissue of the cartilage. Now we are going to discuss about the types of the cartilage. Types of the cartilage. Okay, before I forgot one point. Here, this is matrix. This is matrix. Inside the matrix, the fluid-filled spaces are present. See, these are the fluid-filled spaces of the cartilage. See, the fluid-filled spaces of the cartilage is lacunae. Lacunae is the fluid-filled spaces. The fluid-filled spaces are known as lacunae. Here the fluid parts are known as. See, this is known as lacunae. The fluid-filled spaces are known as lacunae. Inside the lacunae that contains inactive cells are present. inactive cells are present inside the lacunae. See, the lacunae contains inactive cells are chondrocytes. Chondrocytes. This is the structure of the cartilage. I repeat, the complete introduction of the cartilage. This cartilage is also known as gristle. The study of the cartilage is chondrology. This cartilage is solid but flexible. But the matrix means the fluid of the cartilage is known as a matrix. The matrix that contains, it is flexible, pliable. The matrix contains elastic fibers and collagen fibers and chondroblasts. These elastic fibers are present only in elastic cartilage. But whereas the collagen fibers, it is not only present, it is present in every part. Okay, na? And here the cartilage is surrounded by a membrane. Fibrous connective tissue is perichondrium. Cartilage is avascular, no blood vessels, but the perichondrium which is surrounds the cartilage is vascular. So the cartilage gets the nutrients from the perichondrium through the diffusion process. Inside the cartilage, the fluid spaces are spaces are lacunae. It contains one or two. The inactive cartilaginous cells, chondrocytes, are present here. This is the external structure of the cartilage. Now we are going to discuss about the types of the cartilage. Types of cartilage. Types of cartilage. Here the types of the cartilage, it is divided into three types. One is hyaline cartilage, and the second one is elastic cartilage. And the third one is fibrous cartilage. So these are the three types of the cartilage. Actually, here in the matrix of the cartilage that contains glycoproteins are also contained. It contains the glycoproteins and glycosaminoglycans. The cartilage that contains glycoproteins and the glycosaminoglycans. See, these are the types of the cartilage. First one, hyaline cartilage. In this hyaline cartilage, it contains collagen fibers. Collagen fibers are present in this cartilage. Due to the presence of the collagen fibers which gives whitish color to the part, where the cartilage that contains the elastic fibers which gives yellowish color to the particular cartilage. See here, in this cartilage, the collagen fibers are present. Due to the presence of the collagen fibers, this is the hyaline cartilage is bluish white color. See, this is a bluish white color cartilage is hyaline cartilage. It is a transparent or glass sheet-like cartilage. See, this cartilage is a transparent and glass sheet-like cartilage. This is the cartilage. Here, the matrix of this cartilage has a delicate collagen fibers. Delicate collagen fibers are present in the matrix of the hyaline cartilage. Due to the presence of the delicate collagen fibers, this hyaline cartilage is the weakest cartilage than the remaining cartilages. So, this hyaline cartilage is the weakest cartilage than these elastic and fibrous cartilage. Okay, na? See, this hyaline cartilage, it forms, hyaline cartilage forms the articular cartilage main, first one, it forms all embryonic endoskeleton. So, this hyaline cartilage forms embryonic endoskeleton of vertebrates. Embryonic endoskeleton is made up of these hyaline cartilage, and the endoskeleton of cyclostomes and endoskeleton of cartilaginous fishes. See, this is the hyaline cartilage. It forms the embryonic endoskeleton of vertebrates, endoskeleton of the cyclostomes, endoskeleton of the cartilaginous fishes, and it forms articular cartilage. Articular cartilage, sternum of the ribs, This is a fibrous cartilage. It also forms the articular cartilage, sternum of the ribs. Articular cartilage means the free surface of the long bones. That helps two joints with another one to form a joint. So this is known as articular membrane. The articular membrane means the free surface of the long bones that forms joints. This is articular membrane. Okay, na? And sternum of the ribs. Also, this is the hyaline cartilage location. It has a delicate collagen fiber, so that it is the weakest cartilage than the remaining one. It forms the embryonic endoskeleton of the vertebrates, endoskeleton of the cyclostomes, endoskeleton of the cartilaginous fishes. It forms the articular membrane, that means the free surface of the long bones that joins the joints. And the sternum of the ribs, it is the location. In this hyaline cartilage, perichondrium is present. Except perichondrium is present except the articular places. Perichondrium is present except the articular places. This is hyaline cartilage. See, Nana? This is hyaline cartilage. Now regarding to the elastic cartilage. Here In this elastic cartilage, here it contains a elastic fibers. The matrix of the elastic cartilage that contains elastic fibers with very few collagen fibers. Very few collagen fibers. So due to the presence of the more elastic fibers with less collagen fibers, the color of the elastic cartilage is yellowish color. Yellowish color. The color of the elastic cartilage is yellowish color. It is the location of the elastic cartilage. This elastic cartilage, it is present in ear pinna. Ear pinna. This is the ear pinna. And Eustachian tubes. Eustachian tubes. And epiglottis. Epiglottis. Epiglottis of the respiratory tract. These are some of the examples where the elastic cartilage is located. Now we are going to discuss about the fibrous cartilage. In this fibrous cartilage, the collagen fibers, fibrous cartilage. In this fibrous cartilage, collagen fibers are present in the matrix. Actually, these collagen fibers arranged in bundles. So in this cartilage, fibrous cartilage, in this fibrous cartilage, collagen fibers, the matrix has bundles of the collagen fibers. Due to the presence of the bundles of the collagen fibers, it is the strongest cartilage than the remaining cartilages. So compared to the remaining cartilages, the fibrous cartilage is the strongest cartilage than the remaining one. This fibrous cartilage is located in the intervertebral discs. This is intervertebral discs. Intervertebral discs and pubic symphysis. Pubic symphysis. This is the location where the fibrous cartilage is present. See, this is the hyaline cartilage, elastic cartilage and fibrous cartilage and the differences. See here, one more point. The fibrous cartilage has no perichondrium. This perichondrium, it is absent in the fibrous cartilage. It is absent in the fibrous cartilage and articular membrane of the cartilage. So this is regarding to the types of cartilage.